Hello, beautiful stars. I'm Amy, your Jyotisha or Vedic astrologer. Are you ready to dive deep into the cosmic kaleidoscope of 2024 for Canada, Colombia, Dominican Republic, and the United States? If you are, stay with me until the end and I will show you what's in store. You know, it's important to realize that although January 1st is marked in the Gregorian calendar as the start of the new year, it was actually originated by the Roman Emperor Julius Caesar in 45 BCE. But before that, the start of the new year was actually with the vernal equinox on March 21st in ancient cultures. Although in Vedic culture and Vedic astrology or Jyotish, which is what I do, the start of the new year, also called Ugadi, is when the sun and the moon are both in the sign of Pisces, which is the last zodiac sign and the start of the Chaitra month. So why did the Roman emperor change it to January 1st? It's in connection to the god of doors and gates, Janus. And Janus is usually depicted with two faces, one facing toward the past and the other facing toward the future. And the symbolism that Julius Caesar wanted to emphasize was the reflection on the year that passed and looking forward to the future for the year ahead. But in reality, as according to Vedic astrology, it is when the sun and the moon are in Pisces, and that is the start of the Chaitra month. This year, that falls on April 8th, 2024. So without further ado, let's get into it. The main focus for Canada will be on foreign diplomacy and immigration. Canada has had a rough time with diplomacy this past year with the pullout of India from Canadian territory and likewise Canada from Indian territory, and as well as other issues with China. I would like to point out that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is currently undergoing his sadisati, which is 7.5 years of hardship. And those 7.5 years of hardship are ruled by Saturn. So it does affect Canada as the country because Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is the leader of Canada. So this is why these issues are coming up. Now, Canada is not undergoing elections currently in 2024, but I foresee that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will not be re-elected in the upcoming Canadian elections. Regarding finance, there could be new legislations introduced in the financial sector, and mortgage rates could go up, although real estate is at an all-time high right now and will continue to be so during 2024. With current world events, there might be a concern for upgrading the military, and with the advent of AI and the introduction of AI, it is most likely that military would be upgraded with AI technology, as well as the police department, and as well as obviously the health sector. So on all fronts, AI is being introduced, and this is giving a massive upgrade on all government platforms. But there's also undergoing a transformation in this sector because AI needs to be regulated, and there could be a tax increase. We're still undergoing a recession, and oil prices will go up, and the labor sector will also see a transformation. There could be many layoffs, and that could be not necessarily a bad thing. It all depends on the perspective which you look at it, because it might pave the way for a new way of working and the creation of more small businesses. And I see a boom of real estate and food and beverage, like restaurants and bakeries and, food and beverage sector. Now let's talk about Colombia. President Petro's government has been a government of change. There was a reform already in the labor sector, but it hasn't been introduced. It's going to be introduced in 2024. Also in Colombia's chart, the main focus is on diplomatic relations, foreign investment, education, and foreign cooperation. The health sector is also going to be undergoing a reform because it wants to protect the elderly. The labor sector in Colombia is looking to improve employees' salaries, have a better work-life balance, and ensure stability in the job market. Also giving incentives and opportunities so that small businesses can open, which is going to be a trend globally. Now let's talk about Dominican Republic. 2024 is an election year in the Dominican Republic, and current President Luis Abinader, who rose to power during the pandemic under extremely harsh conditions, will be reelected again in 2024 with a landslide majority. Foreign investment, tourism, and foreign relations is going to be the focus in 2024 in Dominican Republic. The police will also be facing a major reform during 2024. It is a great time to invest in real estate in 2024 in the Dominican Republic. Now let's talk about the United States. Current President Joe Biden also rose to power during the pandemic and faced extremely harsh circumstances in the beginning of his mandate. He will also be reelected president in 2024. Unfortunately for former President Donald Trump, the judicial system does not favor him, and he won't be able to win the elections in 2024. Now in 2024, there are going to be new legislations and regulations for AI. The financial sector might be receiving also new legislations regarding digital currencies. We're still undergoing a recession, so oil and gas prices will increase, taxes will probably increase. The labor sector also will be seeing a transformation, and there could be many layoffs. And again, as in other countries that I mentioned, it's a global trend that this will shift towards more small businesses opening and creating more self-reliant and independent business transactions, and more the creation of more entrepreneurs. Now, globally, at a collective level, in these 4 countries that I mentioned, but also on a collective level, it is a good time to invest in real estate, and it is a good time to invest in gold. It is a great time for change. 2024 is going to be a very revolutionary year. It is a time for a collective awakening or a collective expansion of consciousness. Although there will be many endings and challenges, there will also be many advances and new beginnings. So embrace change in 2024, because we're in for a lovely ride full of blessings and revolutionary advances. The only way to get a consultation with me is through my website, www.amyshurijatisha.com. And if you like my content, feel free to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as Amy Shurijatisha. And on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, Amy the Angel Seer. If you like this video, smash that like button for your girl. And I hope you have a happy, blessed new year. Om Namah Shivaya.